year after year, we've been performing really, really well in Miss Globe. Diba?
You're
Because
setting the
we've
pressure.
just recently, nagdadagdag ako ng pressure. Hello mga ka-Crown and welcome to another episode of The Crown Talks here on The Crown Philippines. This is Christian at tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang ating coverage for this pageant season. And of course, for this special episode, we are going to feature The Globe. Maya-maya malalaman ninyo yan kung sino ang special guest natin for today. But before anything else, of course, we'd like to give a big shout out to our almost 500,000 followers on Facebook. We're on our road to 100,000 followers on Instagram. And we are celebrating our 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Kaya sa mga hindi pa po nakakapag-subscribe, just click on the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be updated with our recent news, reviews, and pageant coverage. And you can be part of our growing Crown Nation. And of course, for more updates, you can visit our official website. It's www.thecrown.com. So ito na nga mga kakao, matagal natin siyang hinintay. Naghintay lang tayo ng konti kasi medyo hectic talaga ang schedule after the coronation. But she is here with us right now. Maraming nagre-request na nag-aabang sa kanya. Binibining Pilipinas 2023 Globe, Ana Valencia Lakrini.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much, Christian. I love to be here and I'm finally to see you again.
Yay! Welcome back, di ba? Lagi tayong pinagbibigyan ni Ana dito sa The Crown Philippines. Congratulations!
Thank you so
I know the coronation night has been parang months ago or weeks, several weeks ago. And talagang naghihintay kami ng chance to sit down with you and you accommodated our request. How has it been?
I actually waited for this such a long time because my mom loves to watch you.
Hello po!
Hi, Mom. So, actually, it's been surreal because I've been waiting for this moment since last year, and now that it's like going on and I won, it's a different feeling, naman, and it had to sink in first. And I mean, after you win, you have to go to social media presence and guestings and everything. So you don't really have the time to really let it sink in that you won. So now that I have like kind of time to really realize to let my mind be free and everything, it kind of sank in that I won, and it's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling to be an inspiration to so many girls out there.
So, Ana, I just want to go back because this is your second time, joining Binibining Pilipinas. And the moment, ako sabi ko nga pinag-uusapan namin sa Crown, the moment that you went out, you stepped on that stage during the coronation night for 2023, it was a different Ana Valencia Lakrini. What happened? Or parang anything that you did differently this time?
Well, first of all, it was definitely my feeling. Because last year I could definitely feel that I'm not winning. I had this feeling inside me. And this year, I didn't have the feeling of I'm winning, but it was like it's up to me. So when I stepped on the stage, then it was like I'm going to win this. If I'm not winning, I don't know who is. So I was like really confident, and I actually also saw your post, and I usually never engage in everything because I laid my phone away. But when I saw your post, I was like, someone really believes in me.
Of course.
And at the same time, it was pressure. But yeah, I had fun. It was amazing. I was very confident. So I really worked on my mindset. Because sometimes it really gets to you if you spend so much time with girls and you start to compare yourself even though you don't want to. And yeah, I'm really proud that I overcome everything. And I'm basically literally there where I'm like, I don't care what everyone else is doing. I'm gonna do my best.
So, kumbaga talagang iba yung focus. Parang focus at the same time, mas relaxed ng konti because you already had an experience of joining Binibining Pilipinas the previous year. So, it added to your,
Yeah, but everyone is like, oh yeah, you joined last year, so it's gonna be easier for you this year. But actually, no,
Oh.
it isn't. I was the only repeater. It was kind of struggle for me too. I mean, I had all these expectations and everything, but for me, it was like I just wanted to show that I can do better, and that's also what my manager said. Like he wanted to show everyone that I can do better and that I have potential. So, and into that, I was like really happy in the moment.
So what was your family's reaction? Because we saw your family during the parade of beauties, even during the your lock-in in Novotel, and they were really there, watching, supporting you all the way, diba? Hello, tita, subscriber daw natin, tita ni Ana. Talaga namang na-interview pa natin yung tito mo, ha? So, what is their reaction when, they finally saw you wearing the crown?
Oh, it was amazing. So I remember just before they announced that I'm going to be the next Binibining Pilipinas Globe, I was on the stage and I know backstage Kuya June told me where my mom is sitting. And it was so, it's actually funny because she wore red too, a red suit. So I was like looking at them, they were like left. And I was like looking at them and I was like, okay, they're gonna witness it. So I was so confident that I'm gonna be called Miss Globe,
Yeah.
like Binibining Pilipinas Globe. So I was so happy. And then when I went on the stage after, and basically everyone had to leave, and they said we also had to leave. But they could witness me on the stage for that moment. And the sad part was that my dad was leaving the next day
Oh.
because the pageant got postponed, right? So I was glad that he really spent time, effort, and also money to be able to see me wearing that crown.
So, how did you celebrate your victory? Nagkaroon ba ng celebration?
Um, First of all, I of course celebrated with my family, coming home after the long process of coronation night and only having spent a couple of hours with my dad since he's leaving just the next day. So I celebrated with him. Then of course we had a little celebration with Origin Management in Cebu just the other day with Mr. Global. And yeah, also with Aces and Queens, we had a little party, celebration party. So I was hard.
Iba yung glow ni Ana. Hanggang ngayon, winning glow pa rin. Nasa iyo pa rin, Ana. So, of course, we're so excited to see you finally representing the country in an international stage or in the international competition. How are you preparing? Kasi year after year, we've been performing really, really well in Miss Globe. Diba? Because we just recently, nagdadagdag ako ng pressure. And then of course, Maureen Montaigne was the most recent winner from the Philippines. So how are you preparing now?
I'm actually glad to call Marie,
Yeah.
one of my good friends. So the first thing I actually did was, or the first thing she did was like, she reached out to me and congratulated me into winning the Binibining Pilipinas Globe. And if ever I have funny questions, I can ask her. And that's what I did. So we went on an outreach with One Race for Filipino. And that's when I asked her a lot of questions about the Miss Globe pageant, the organization, and everything, and also media and everything. So she just told me to be really prepared, and that's what I'm trying to do. First of all, also mentally, because I also talked to one of my friends, Gabby Bosciano, and she also said being in such a tough competition is also like a mind game. So I'm really mindful of it. And it's so funny to say that because sometimes I feel down when I don't do anything, but at the same time, it's like I'm relaxing my mind to really focus on positivity and to really be mindful about the present moment. Yeah.
Diba? Speechless ako. Ang ganda ni Ana. Ana, curious lang ako. Malayo ba ang Albania sa Germany?
Opo.
Malayo siya. So, do you plan to, or when was the last time you went to, are you still going to Germany muna? Before
Before, no.
Um,
Focus on the crown.
focus?
Pero I wanna go after naman, after the competition, to see my grandparents. Because my grandfather turned 80 this year, so it would be nice to see him naman. Also my friends, but a lot of my friends are going to the competition, and even my grandparents were like, if they're staying healthy, they wanna go and come visit. So Hopefully they
Wow!
will stay
Super
healthy.
excited. Ang daming fans. Sana makapunta rin ng Crown. Wow, bigyan namin. Bigyan namin. Okay, so do you find it as an advantage, because you have at least a little, you have familiarity with the European culture. Albania is in Europe. So do you find that as an advantage for you as a Filipina European, delegate to a European contest?
I wouldn't say it's an advantage because Europe has so many different places, and it's not like, oh, you've been from Europe or you're from Europe, so that means you have an advantage. No, it's not, because every single country in Europe is different. Like, even I studied in Austria, right? So even though you speak German there, it's not the same like in Germany. So I mean, maybe people expect me to be like adjusted to the
Yeah, yeah.
temperature, but I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna die. It's so cold. It's November, so my birthday is actually November 5.
Oh my!
Yes.
Oh,
So
birthday wish!
maybe I'm
Diba? Why not?
so I'm not sure how to survive the cold anymore. But yeah, I'm excited to like see my family, connect to people all over the globe naman. So
Okay, balikan ko lang yung pag-uusap niyo ni Maureen. From your conversation, what's the best tip that you consider that Maureen shared with you during that conversation?
it's actually the same that I already said. It's like really be prepared, like with my OOTDs and with everything. And I think it's also to focus on things that you still feel the need that you have to focus on. And one of the things, should I
Sige
share?
na, pa-share naman.
One of the things is actually doing my hair. So this is my signature look, right?
Gusto ko yun. Okay.
Yeah. So but curls and stuff. Because I've never grown up to be a super. I'm a girly girl, but not I'm super. Oh, I think today is the time where I curl my hair. So I only did curl my hair on my own 3 times in my lifetime.
Oh.
So I'm having a class naman this week. So let's see.
Nako, ang daming preparations. Iba ba yung language sa Albania sa Germany? Or is it the
Oh,
same?
no. It's a different.
It's different.
But the only thing I noticed is that, for example, po, which we also have in Tagalog, right? But po means yes in Albania.
Do you have plans of, at least learning Albanian
Yeah,
language?
I'm planning to learn the basics from it.
Yes, ako what talagang aabangan natin. Ang daming preparations na nagaganap for Anna. Now, let's talk about any projects or, of course, you continue to work on your advocacy. Can you tell us more about that?
So actually, I'm not sure if it's released already, but I'm actually the face of DOST Picard. So I'm going to go to Las Bañas on the 18th, and I'm excited for that. And apart from that, it's such an honor because I'm the first one to be that.
What is that about?
It's actually about promoting indigenous vegetables, and DOC Picard is all about agriculture, and it's so nice in Las Bañas. I visited them before, Binibining Pilipinas, and shout out to Tita Butch. Um, but yeah, it's so nice because I love to be outside, and it's so green in Laguna, so it was really nice. So I'm excited for that trip. And then also doing really a lot of community work with One Race for Filipino, which Maureen actually introduced me to again. But I reached out to them last year before Binibining Pilipinas. But because of the time consuming events, I couldn't join. So I'm glad to do this now. We just went to Hermosa like last week. So
Wow. Did you have your homecoming? You had your homecoming in
not yet.
Not yet. So I think it's being prepared pa rin. Kasi nga, super busy mo eh. Kami nga, ang tagal, talagang pumila kami mga ka-crown para sa schedule ni Anna. Okay, so, in terms of, nabanggit natin kanina yung pressure, how are you taking it? Because many people right now are already considering you as a front runner for the crown, for Miss Globe. Lalo na yung mga, syempre yung mga fans natin in the Philippines, we all have high hopes of getting the crown again after Maureen Montaigne.
Stop it.
How are you dealing with that expectation?
Um, Actually, I didn't know about it. I just noticed it.
So humble, huh? Right now, Anna, of course, many have high hopes about you winning the crown again for the Philippines because as early as now, people are putting you at the top of the leaderboard for Miss Globe 2023. How are you handling the expectations?
So you know something more than I do. I actually didn't know about it, to be honest. So I'm really honored that so many people have made the scene. And I know that this time it's not only me on the stage, and not only but the it's the whole Philippines behind me. So I'm really, really proud. Um, there's a certain pressure I set for myself, but other than that, if I exceed my expectations, I think that's the only expectations that I really have to meet. So for me to reach that, I'm really dedicated towards that. But I mean, everyone is free to their own opinions. But at the end of the day, it's my journey.
How is it parang your daily activities as Binibining Pilipinas Club aside from preparing for the competition?
Um, well, actually, right now we don't have that much events. So the busy months kind of have passed, where we went from I don't know that network to the other network and everything. So it's just like right now we sometimes have events with Renata, and then I have this lovely interview today.
Of course.
And yeah, so
Are you going to watch Piba?
I wanted to, but apparently there are no tickets anymore.
Oh.
It's okay. The good looking basketball player is not playing here. So okay lang.
Okay, so Anna, we're down to our last question, and this has always been a question of everyone. Anna, why should you be the next Miss Globe?
Being the next Miss Globe isn't only about winning the crown, but it's about making a change not only towards winning the crown, but around the whole globe. And with my biracial backgrounds, I see the world in such different colors, and I inspire for all the people around the globe to see their themselves in their own kaleidoscope of colors.
Wow, di ba ready na talaga. Again, thank you, Anna. Ha? Grabe. Super thank you because you accommodated that request. Yes, and before we go, no, meron pala tayong special gift from our sponsors from the Crown Philippines. Ayan, may sponsor na ang Crown Philippines. And this is a banana loaf overload coming from the Sea Cafe. Ayan po mga ka-Crown. So, yay for Anna!
Thank you so much. Oh
Yay!
my God, struggling with my diet. Thank
Ayan
you so
po.
much.
So if you want to check out the cafe, it's called Sea Cafe on their Instagram and on their Facebook accounts. All right, but before we let you go, we're gonna give the floor back to you to probably give out some things and promote your social media accounts, and where else can we get more updates about you and Miss Globe 2023?
Please follow me on all my social media. My Instagram is Ana Valencia _ same as my TikTok, same as my threads. And my Facebook page is Ana Valencia Lakrini, and my normal Facebook page is Ana Valencia. And I just want to thank all my supporters. Maraming salamat po. I know that it has been a long journey, and I know I haven't been that active right now, but know that behind the curtains, a lot is happening, and I'm getting ready towards our fight to represent the Philippines on the global stage.
Yay! There you have it, mga ka-crown. Siyempre, susuportahan natin yan. Ipa-follow natin ang social media accounts ni Ana and isusuportahan yan ang ating almost 500,000 followers on Facebook We're on a road to 100,000 followers on Instagram, and we are celebrating our 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Kaya sa mga hindi pa po nakakapag-subscribe, just click on the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be updated with our recent news, reviews, and pageant coverage. And you can be part of our growing Crown Nation. And of course, for more updates, you can visit our official website at www.thecrown.com. Now, on behalf of our special guest for today, Binibining Pilipinas Globe 2023, Valencia Lakrini, our director Jonathan Santos, and the rest of the Crown Taras, this is Christian telling you to cherish all of your crowning moments at i-celebrate natin yan dito lang sa Crown Talks, only here on the Crown Philippines. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you so much, Christian. That's it.
Yay. Thank you.